Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the story of an aircraft that truly changed the world. It's not a sleek fighter jet or a massive bomber, but its impact is arguably just as profound. We're talking about the legendary Douglas C-47 Skytrain, also affectionately known as the Gooney bird, or the Dakota. So what made the C-47 so special? Well, its story starts in the 1930s with its civilian predecessor, the Douglas DC-3. The DC-3 was a game-changer for commercial air travel. It was comfortable, reliable, and made flying profitable for airlines for the first time. It was so good, in fact, that by the late 1930s, over 90% of America's air travelers were flying on a DC-3. When World War II broke out, the Allied forces needed a robust, versatile transport plane, and they needed it fast. The military looked at the proven DC-3 and saw its potential. With a few key modifications like a reinforced floor, a large cargo door, and more powerful engines, the DC-3 was transformed into the military workhorse C-47 Skytrain. And what an amazing workhorse it became. The C-47 could do just about anything. It could carry 28 fully equipped soldiers into battle, drop paratroopers behind enemy lines, or haul up to 6,000 pounds of cargo. Jeeps, small artillery pieces, fuel, medical supplies, you name it. The C-47 probably carried it. Its ability to operate from short, rough, and unprepared airstrips made it invaluable in every theater of the war, from the jungles of the Pacific to the fields of Europe. One of the C-47's most famous moments came on June 6, 1944, D-Day. On that single day, a massive armada of over 800 C-47s flew through heavy fire to drop more than 13,000 American paratroopers into Normandy, spearheading the liberation of France. Imagine the courage it took for those pilots and paratroopers, flying in these unpressurized, relatively slow-moving aircraft towards the heart of the battle. General Dwight D. Eisenhower credited the C-47 as one of the 4 key pieces of equipment that won the war for the Allies. That's some high praise. But the C-47 service didn't end with World War II. When the Soviet Union blockaded West Berlin in 1948, it was the C-47s, alongside other Allied aircraft, that formed the backbone of the Berlin airlift. Day and night, these planes flew food, coal, and other vital supplies into the city, keeping over 2 million people alive. This incredible operation, known as Operation Vittles, showcased the C-47's incredible reliability and endurance. Even after that, the Gooney bird kept flying. It served in the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and in the air forces and airlines of dozens of countries around the world. Some were even modified into gunships, like the famous AC-47 Spooky, which provided crucial fire support for ground troops. The design was just that good, and that adaptable. So why is it called the Gooney bird? The origin of the nickname is a bit of a mystery, but many think it's a reference to the albatross, a large seabird known for its long, clumsy takeoffs but graceful, long-distance flights. It's a fitting name for an aircraft that wasn't glamorous but could always be counted on to get the job done, no matter the conditions. Over 10,000 C-47s were built, and what's truly amazing is that hundreds are still flying today, more than 80 years after the design first took to the skies. They work as cargo haulers in remote parts of the world, as tour planes, and as lovingly restored museum pieces kept flying by dedicated enthusiasts. The Douglas C-47 Skytrain is more than just an old airplane. It's a symbol of resilience, versatility, and sheer stubborn reliability. It was the lifeline for troops on the front lines, a beacon of hope for a besieged city, and a pioneer of global air transport. It may not be the fastest or the flashiest, but the Gooney bird is without a doubt one of the most important and beloved aircraft in history. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the legendary C-47, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more stories from the history of aviation. See you soon.